in a video about how difficult it is sometimes to transcend our fear, whatever is keeping us back and holding us back from doing things that we really want to do. And one of those things that sometimes holds us back, I don't know you, but it's age. We believe I'm way too old for this. There's no way I can continue doing that. I realized that being a mom. I'm an older mom. I didn't have my first child until I was 40, my second almost at 44. So I'm considered quite old. Like a lot of his friends assume that I'm grandma. But no, I'm the mom. So it's interesting. I'm almost turning 57 soon. And I don't identify with my age. Inside, deep inside, in my heart, in my mind, I feel still like I'm 12, 13, a teenager. And I can do whatever I want and whatever makes me excited. They're just like children. They don't think about, oh, I'm only 9. I don't want to do this or I shouldn't do this. No, it's the opposite. They're really young and they already are asking to do things that are beyond their ears. However, as we do become of age and we can do pretty much whatever we want, the only ones on the way of doing what we want is ourselves and our limitations in our minds. We tell ourselves, I'm way too old for this. There's no way I should be skiing. I've been told so many times, you shouldn't be skiing because you have osteoporosis, your bones are like an 80-year-old woman. And guess what? I fall and nothing happens to me. I don't want to push the limits and break anything. I already went through that and back. But however, should that prevent me from doing the very thing that I love or the many things that I love? And this is a funny story. So I ski 3 days in Banff. That is a beautiful place in the Rockies in Canada, West Rockies Mountains. Beautiful place. I took my kids. We went there with my husband. We had a fantastic time. He doesn't ski, but I ski with the kids. I had to follow the 2 teenage boys the whole way. Everything was fine. I didn't break any bones or anything like that. However, imagine if I had prevented myself from having that experience because of the fear of falling. And the truth is that nothing happens. So sometimes if we just allow ourselves the opportunity to try something out, we realize that we grow in the process and we feel younger in our hearts. So when I was really young, I remember I was fearless. Like if I wanted to climb up a tall bridge, I will do it. I will just bend the rules of anything that was allowed because I thought I was invincible. Now I do have critical thinking. I do know the things I should not do. I should not be doing. However, does that mean that I should restrict myself in doing the things I love because of my age? Or is it that if we allow ourselves to experience things, we feel growth? We feel that we're kids again. We can feel alive and kicking. So my story goes that here I was so afraid of getting injured, and then I go to this restaurant where my kids were eating and I bang myself really badly on the corner of a table and I injure myself. I didn't injure myself, I didn't break anything, but I have a big bruise on the side of my leg. And I'm like, isn't that ironic? Like, imagine if I hadn't gone skiing for fear of getting injured and then I get injured somewhere else because I wasn't being mindful. I was just trying to run to hug my son, and that happened. So we just never know. We need to be aware and we have to ensure that we don't identify only with our age, but with the life force that is hiding behind that age, with all the experience we accumulated, but also with all the dreams that are being held inside of us, waiting to burst out, like really to come out and be explored by us adults, just like when we used to be children. So my question to you, your challenge is, what is one thing that you feel that you're being held back by your age? What is one aspect of your life that you're always saying, no, I would love to do this, but I'm too old. I would love to, but I'm too old. I would need to do, but I'm too old. And then what about if you say, I really want to, and yes, I can do it in spite of my age, or yes, I'm old. However, I can always do it in this other way, or I can invite a friend to be safe. There's always different angles that we can read things. And the funny thing is that as we allow ourselves to explore life, we don't feel older. We feel younger. We act younger. Our life force is more vibrant. Our vitality says what is our age. So we can be one age biologically, but what about in our souls? What about in our hearts? What about in our passion and zest for living? So how old are you? How old are you really? Are you how many years you have lived and been on this earth? What is it? All the dreams and all the accumulation of experiences, all waiting to be done, all those expectations based on curiosity and the interest to explore life to the fullest. If that is you, then you're really young, very, very young. So answer that question for yourself. You don't have to tell me if you don't want to, but if you do, feel free to explore into yourself and you get an answer, please comment below. And in the meantime, tell me what your experiences are. How do you connect with your age? And what is your age allowing or not allowing you to do? And would there be a possibility there to reverse the question and find it as an opportunity, as a bridge for expansion and growth, and to do something you've been waiting to do and you don't want to do because of your age? So feel like a kid again. Go explore life and have fun. And I'm joining you in the process. And together we're stronger. And we need this world to be vibrant, to be full of energy and life force. And all of us be more like children that we want to connect with life to the fullest. So in the meantime, I hope that you do that you relay back to me. You keep watching my videos if it helps you, if the message resonates with you. I always do it in the middle of nature because nature is the seat of my soul, the inspiration. It doesn't really access anything or gives excuses. It just is as it is. So I hope to see you in my next videos. In the meantime, love, peace, namaste, and thank you for watching.